Nadim, like, this is a turf ground. We have played in second grounds, it's not a this one. We have played in turf grounds, it's not the same.
Let me start, then you can come.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to Sulaibiya Cricket Ground. Kuwait Premier League Final C1 Division. I've got Artech Blue Star, Mohammad Zia, skipper, and Islamic, along with three on-field umpires. I've got Rizwan, Sebastian, as well as Syed Nadeem. Thank you, sir. First up, I would ask Mr. Syed Nadeem to give a toss. Here we are for the toss. Okay, Abdul Salam has won the toss. What have you said?
We are going to bat.
Specific reason for that?
Because we want to put the good score on the board and we want to make them pressure.
So did you watch the first game between the Scorpions? It was a low scoring game.
Yes,
the
yes.
pitch was quite on the lower side. So, was that reason that you want to bat and put some runs on the board?
No, not particularly, but it's disappointing day for this Scorpions yesterday. So, but we are good at defending, so we'll put some score on the board and while chasing.
What's your strength, batting or bowling?
Both. We have good all-rounders and we are focusing on good game shots.
So
I know they are a good team.
what's your team combination?
Yeah, we have all-rounders. Good all-round players.
All the very best.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, Mohammad Zia was here. Was what was happening in the toss?
It was batting only. Okay, we'll stick them around like 130 to 140. That's our target for the KCC. We have good lineup with batting and bowling. Good all-rounders are there in the team. So inshallah, we'll hope for the best.
So as a captain, whom you are relying on the most, like on a bowler or as a skipper? You trust someone. So
Yeah, yeah.
who is that question person?
Like today's Mr. Shainas is there. He's one of the best bowler. He can bat also. And then Bacha is one of the best spinner. And of course, for the batting, so many, like starting from the openers.
So would you like to add anything to the because they have done a magnificent job to set up such a beautiful tournament, especially during this summer. So would you like to say a few words as a skipper?
Yeah, they're doing very well for a long time, and hope they will continue the same for the coming years, more than this one. And I would like to add one more thing. Actually, we thank our sponsor for this occasion, Mr. Shaji Jos. He is supposed to be here. We are expecting here, and SBS captain. Actually, we have merged the two teams in this season, particularly. And I would thank my. I give my thanks to Mr. Satibhai also, and of course all the team members, Mr. Baiju Bhai, and our core team is there. Everybody is doing done, and we have done for the Premier League as well as Desert League. So finals, okay. Thank you.
Thanks for your time. Have a good game. All the
Okay,
best.
thank you. Thank
The
you.
news from the center is Abdul Salam, representing Arab Islamic Insurance, won the toss and elected to bat first. So the live game will begin another 5 or 10 minutes. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Live from Sulaibiya Cricket Ground.
Ball.
This is for our batting, right?
No, we will select. You can select. Anyway, you are going to change this one.
Yes. When the ball is on, then the ball will change, right?
Yeah. This is your huh?
Yeah.
Okay, and your
I've already given.
yeah. This is your.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So good evening and welcome to Sulaibiya Cricket Ground, the Division C1 final between Artech Blue Star versus Arab Islamic Insurance. The skipper Abdul Salam, representing Arab Islamic Insurance, won the toss, elected to bat first. The players are already on the field. The two batters are out in the center. So Rizwan and Sebastian, the two on-field umpires, joined by Syed Nadeem, third umpire of today's game. I also want to welcome Sabine and Sajid Ahmed, his two scorer. So Melvin, Melrick, as well as Tariq sir also. Welcome to Sulaibiya Cricket Ground. Many thanks to the cameraman there. Super out there, but yet they have been doing fabulous job right from the beginning. We are all set. So Arif is on strike. You got a slip, gully there, point. There's a man in deep cover, mid off, extra cover. The man at mid on and short mid wicket. Here we go, the first one. Good delivery. Played it on the onside. A quick single there. So Arab Islamic Insurance off to a mark with that quick single. So Shifas, ball in hand. So Arif in the non-strikers end, and Mahmood now is ready to face the second delivery of Shifas spell. He got a same field setup for the right-hander Mahmood. Here comes Shifas, this time good delivery. Played along the ground, straight to mid on there. So Shahid is on strike. Here comes Shifas. This time on the pads, worked it on the onside. Mid-wicket fielder there did well. Bit of fumble, but batsmen didn't want to take risk and they are happy to retain the strike. So one without loss. Quick reminder, Arab Islamic Insurance skipper Abdul Salam is on the toss, elected to bat first. It's a bit breeze out there, heavy breeze. Shifas comes and bowls. This time, good delivery, fuller length. Worked it on the onside. Good fielding, full stretch drive there. Mid-down region. And he keeps it for a single. So 2 without loss. 4 deliveries have been bowled out so far. So Division C1 final, live from Sulaibiya Cricket Ground, SCG of Kuwait. Shifas comes and bowls. Again on the pads, this time worked it on the onside. Fielder running back, standing at square leg. He did manage to restrict the batsman for a single. So score moves on to 3. The loss of no wicket. So deep cover and long off is outside the 30-yard circle. Here comes Shifas. Final time in this over. This time slightly short. He beats the man there. Race away to the fence for 4. He got to wait for the umpire decision. Yes, he had nicked it. Just wide of keeper. And the outfield is so quick. No chance. The first boundary. And that concludes over number 1, 7 without loss. Arab Islamic Insurance after opting to bat first. Mind you, it's a Division C1 final. Arif and Shahid, the two batters out in the middle. So Shifas first over went for 7. Sabin and Sajid Ahmed, the scorer. So slip is in place. So we got a point. Catching cover, catching extra cover, mid off, mid on, and short fine leg is in place as well. So Nirmal, the ball in hand, from the far end, comes and bowls to Arif. This time, first one going away from the right-hander. Umpire Sebastian signaled. So wide delivery. So one additional run added to the total. And that takes Arab Islamic Insurance 8 without loss. So Nirmal comes right arm over the wicket. This time driven along the ground. Protection there. Wide long on is in place. So at the moment only long off and long on is outside the 30-yard circle. Mind you, power play is in play, in progress, and only 2 fielders are allowed to stand outside the 30-yard circle. So at the moment long off and long on is in place for the right-handed Shahid. The first one of Nirmal, he bowled a wide delivery. Second one belted down the ground. This time up over cover. Hasn't timed it well though. Just a single considered. And because of that single, now score moves on to 10 without loss. He got a slip. Catching fine leg. Point cover. It's a man at extra cover is in place as well. Here comes Nirmal and he bowls. This time played it back to the bowler. Nirmal picked up in his follow through. The score stays at 10 without loss. It's a Division C1 final between Artech Blue Star versus Arab Islamic Institute. Here comes Nirmal and bowls. This time short. Arif couldn't able to capitalize. He was a bit early. As a result, he didn't connect the bat. Nirmal comes. 5th time in this over. This time, ball is in the air. Extra cover fielder did well actually. Running back, but there was no chance for him. And meanwhile, the batsman crossed over for 2 runs. So that takes Arab Islamic Institute 12 without loss. The last delivery to go. So Nirmal comes and bowls final time in this over. This time it's belted down the ground. But is the protection there? Just a single. So we are done with over number 2, 13 without loss. So Nirmal went for 6 runs in his first over and Shifas 7. So 2 overs have been bowled out so far. 1 extra is considered, 13 without loss after electing to bat first. Arab Islamic Insurance Division C1 final here at the Sulaibiya cricket ground. So Rizwan and Sebastian, 2 on-field umpires supervising this game along with Syed Nadeem, today's 3rd umpire. So Shifas is into his 2nd over. He got a slip. The man at gully, point, deep cover. Extra cover and cover. So long on is in place as well. Bit issues with the side screen there. It's been solved now. Yes, we are back into the action. Shifas from the road end. Here comes Shifas. Now this time cleans him. What a delivery from Shifas. And there you see, the bails were disturbed. And Arif departs. He made just 6. And Arab Islamic Institute lost their first wicket. 13 runs on the board. So Sohail comes to the crease at number 3 and he's ready to face Shifas. Next delivery, absolutely pumped up after taking the wicket of Arif. Here comes Shifas and bowls to Sohail. Played it on the offside. This occasion, no single taken and score stayed at 13 for 1 in 2.1. The last batsman dismissed was Arif. He was in bowled by Shifas. Here comes Shifas and bowls. This time Sohail went for a quick single there towards the mid-on region. At the end, they made it comfortably. It's a good call from Shahid on the other end. Single added to the total. That takes score to 14. The loss of 1 wicket. So 14 for 1 in 2.3. Shifas comes, bowls. This time, so defensive shot on the offside. Nice presentation. The bat there. No chance for a run. Score stays at 14 for 1. So AIIC skipper Abdul Salam on the toss. Elected to bat first. Here comes Shifas. 5th time in this over. This time he worked it on the onside. Keeper running back. You have to wait and watch. Will that ball hit the ropes? Yes, it does. So anything, edge will run down to that third man or fine leg boundary. This time it was down to fine leg. And Shahid picked up a 4 there. And team score moves on to 18 for 1 in 2.5. Credit goes to the groundsman as well. How well they have prepared the pitch, the turf. It's never easy, especially in Kuwait during the hot summer. But they have produced brilliant wicket, perfect conditions to bat. Weather is a bit harsh, but again, the players are equally performing well. 18 for 1, last delivery to go. This time, good delivery there. Nice comeback from Shifas. Well defensive shot on the offside. No chance for a run there. And that concludes over number 3. It's 18 for 1. A quick summary. Arif looked promising, was undone by Shifa's brilliant delivery. Castled is off stump. And Shahid and Sohail, the two batters in the middle. So that's thing stands 3 overs, 18 for 1. So Nirmal is into his second over. We have slip in place for the right-hander Sohail. We got a backward point, cover point, extra cover. Man at long off and long on, mid wicket, and finally inside the ring. So there is the only man outside that 30-yard circle is long on the onside. Here comes Nirmal. This time fuller lane delivery. He worked it on the onside before the player running in and keeps it for a single. And that takes score 19 for 1 in 3.1. Thanks to Sabine and Sajid Mahmood, today's statisticians helping me as well. They've been working hard right from the morning. And many thanks to the cameraman. Live broadcast from SCG. Easy is a bit heavy. Nirmal. Second time in this over, right over the wicket. Oh, this time it's been launched high. He goes over long off. It's a superb shot. Right in the slot. And rocks back. Bang over long off. First one of the game. So Shahid got right out of the screws and dispatched it over long off for a huge 6. So that's with that 6 now score moves on to 25 for 1. That was a beautiful shot of Shahid bat. And now score moves on to 25 for 1. The first one of this game. Here comes Nirmal. This time wide signal by the umpire. The ball was going above the shoulder. Umpire signal it's wide. Here comes Nirmal. Third time in this over. This time wrapped him on the pads. The ball was perhaps missing the leg stump. Half-hearted appeal. No hesitation from the umpire there. Unmoved. And score stays at 26 for 1. Nirmal comes. Fourth time in this over. This time wide signaled. Nirmal missed his line. Going outside the line of off stump. Sebastian signal it's wide. So one additional run added to the total. And Nirmal has to reload again in the far end. Nirmal comes. And bowls. This time again in the slot. Goes over long gone. This is something spectacular from Shahid. Nirmal is bowling. Poor delivery. In the hitting zone of Shahid. The first one we have seen over long off. This time he muscled that one over long on fence. It's been expensive over so far. So 15 runs already in this over and last 2 deliveries to go. And that takes AICC 33 for 1. So Shahid is 22 of 11. So he belted 2-6 down the ground. 1 over long off and long on. Here comes Nirmal, 5th time in this over to Shahid. This time he played it on the onside, long the ground. Protection again. Just a single. So we have seen twice the ball going over the ropes, out of the park. Here comes Nirmal, final time in this over. This time wrapped him on the pads. The umpire said no. So that concludes over number 4. It's 34 for 1. $34 for 1. Shifas comes and bowls. He's into his 3rd over. The first one played it on the onside. No chance to run there. Score stays at 34 for 1. They got a slip in place for the right-hander Shai. Shifas comes 2nd time in this over. Again, good delivery. It's a good defensive shot on the offside. The ball rolls down to point there, cover rather. And score stays at 34 for 1. So we have seen a couple of good strokes in the previous over. Shahid's bat, 1 over long off and long on. So 34 for 1 in 4.2. Shifas come 3rd time in this over. This time, just it's a good attempt. Good attempt from fielder standing at mid-off there. It doesn't look like the ball carried to him. So Nirmal. Comes down the track, hooked it on the onside, quick single. The previous delivery we saw Nirmal, he jumped to perfection. Perhaps the ball didn't carry to his hands. It's never easy as a fast bowler. You bowled a previous over and then again to jump in that manner. Good athleticism shown by Nirmal. So Shifa's fifth time comes and bowls. This time good block there. Defensive shot straight to Shifa's. He picked up in his follow through. No run. It's been a tidy over so far. Just 2 runs conceded. After this, we have 1 over remaining in the power play. So can Shifa's finish off well? This time again good delivery, slower through the air. Single taken. That concludes over number 5. It's 37 for 1. It's a quick reminder. AICC Arab Islamic Institute skipper Abdul Salam has won the toss, selected to bat first. And after the completion of 37 runs on the board, Arif was the last batsman dismissed. He was undone by Shifas. And since then, Shahid and Sohail studying the ship, they made sure that they put up runs and stitch some runs, put up some good runs, good partnership. Make sure they don't lose a wicket. So again, who is the bowler? Sukhwinder. So Sukhwinder, some changes. So Nirmal has been taken away, and now Sukhwinder, the ball in hand from the far end. A short third man, backward of point, cover point, extra cover, long off and long on. Sukhwinder comes and bowls, this time with outside the off stump. So Shahid couldn't able to capitalize on that occasion. He just played it towards that cover region. Just a single. Sukhwinder comes second time in this over. This time you have to wait for the umpire signal. So one bounce. On bounce. Brilliant short ball. Nice comeback from Sukhwinder. He's testing Sohail. He's 3 of 6. Sukhwinder comes right up over the wicket. Oh, this time good fielding there. Jersey number 19. The ball was almost travelling. The outfield has been excellent so far. So Vikrant, jersey number 19. Sukhwinder comes and bowls. Again, tidy over. You have seen Shifas has bowled excellent over. And now Sukhwinder is equally on top. Just single considered. This is the last over the power play. Last 2 deliveries to go. Sukhwinder comes and bowls. This time it goes into the hands of the short third man. And the pressure was building, and Sohail succumbed to it. He has to depart. Poor shot. And he find short third man to perfection. Same pair of hands again from Raymond. And Sukhwinder gets a breakthrough in his very first over. Sukhvinder has bowled superbly. Just single conceded and consecutive dot balls and then a wicket. So last delivery. So left-hander Sohail is on strike. So Sukhvinder is coming round the wicket. Played it straight to mid-on. And that concludes over number. That concludes over number 6. The keeper whipped the bail in a flash. But the umpire was unmoved there. So no damage done. After the conclusion of 6, it's 38-4-2. So power play number 1 is over. So that's a bowling summary. Nirmal 2 overs went for 22, quite expensive. Shifas 3 overs, 15 run, picked up a wicket, very economical. And Sukhvinder, what a brilliant stuff from him. He has bowled the last over of the power play and considered a single and picked up a wicket. So after the completion of 6, it's 38-4-2. Spin being introduced for the first time. The first delivery, nice, floated. So Badshah from the road end. So Shahid is playing watchful innings, 26 of 19. A deep square leg, deep mid wicket, wideish long on, long off. Here comes Badshah, he bowls. Shahid hooked it on the onside. Catching mid wicket is in place there, no chance of a run. Score stays at 38-4-2. We got a slip, backward point, cover. Man at extra cover. The right-hander, this time drifting down leg. Easy decision, the umpire, wide signal. So Rizwan and Sebastian, the 2 on-field umpires, supervising today's game along with Syed Nadeem, third umpire. So Badshah comes. Again this time, he worked it on the onside of the if. You have to wait for umpire signal. It's a leg by signal. So 42-4-2. Badshah is bowling around the wicket to left-hander Manas. Badshah comes and he bowls. It's beaten outside the off stump. Sharp piece up, keeping behind the stumps. No damage done. So last delivery to go. You've got last two deliveries. Basha comes and bowls. And Manas played it on the offside. Straight to point. So Basha, final time in this over. Just a single. He bowls. Good delivery again. Outside the off stump. Beaten. Good bounce as well. And what a carry to the wicket keeper. So we are done with over number 7. It's 40-4-2. It's 44-2 after the completion of 7 overs. The previous over bowled by Badshah. Consider just a single there. Very tidy over. The last 2-3 overs have been very tight. And Sukhwinder has been introduced into the attack. The first over, he took a wicket. And now the right-handed Sohail, he got long off, long on, deep mid wicket. And deep extra cover is placed. So Sukhwinder, second time. Straight to point there. Good bowling. Superb line and length. He's giving nothing away. The right-handed Shahid is 26 of 22. So cover fielder has been removed now. Catching mid wicket is in place. Mind you, there is a deep mid wicket also right on the fence. This time Sukhwinder bowls and Shahid again played it on the offside. Not up for a single though. 40 for 2 in 7.2 overs. The run rate is 5.45. Sukhwinder comes third time, right above the wicket. This time, good delivery. Slower through the air, well deceived the batsman. And Shahid was just able to punch that one back to the bowler. And Sukhwinder picked up in his follow through. And score stays at 40 without the loss of 2 wickets. Fourth time, right arm steaming in over the wicket. This time, well guided bouncer. Bats at 1, the over. So, Sukhwinder is pretty economical. 4 balls have been bowled out so far, yielded nothing. Sukhwinder comes 5th time in this over. Again, Shahid worked it on the onside. Fielder standing at short mid wicket. Collected the ball not before the batsman crossover for a single. So that brings Monas Manas back into the strike now. He's on not. So now Sukhwinder is going round the wicket to left-handed Manas. There is backward point. There is cover. Man at extra cover. Deep cover is in place as well. This time Manas goes aerial road. But on the bounce to man at long on. So he is off to a start. So one after the completion of 8, it's 42 for 2. So Manas took 5 deliveries to open his account. And he timed it little better. Perhaps it would have gone straight down to the throat of long on fielder there. But luckily, no damage done. And we are into the over number 9. The players are taking a small interval because it's super out there. Super hot. It's a quick reminder, those who are watching us live from the comfort of their home, it's a Division C1 final played between Artech Blue Star versus Arab Islamic Institute. The skipper Abdul Salam has won the toss, elected to bat first. And after the completion of 8, it's 42 for 2. So Manas and Shahid, both the batters are in the middle. Rizwan and Sebastian, the on-field umpires, Syed Nadeem, third umpire, Sabin and Sajid Mahmood. Scorer, Lloyd, Melrick, Melvin and Tariq are also doing some work on quick laps platform. Here comes Badshah, this time shot! Beautifully pulled that one. We got to wait for the umpire decision. Did it bounce before going over the ropes? Yes. He said a couple of bounces and into that mid-wicket fence. It's a rare odd ball from Sukhwinder. Off-tracker. Dismissed to that mid-wicket fence for a boundary. This time outside edge. The man at point, he did well. So it's 47 for 2. And that brings Shahid is on strike. 27 of 26. So Badshah comes, bowls to Shahid. This time the ball missed the leg stump and missed keeper as well. Wide signal by the umpire. And bye is given. So 5 wides. So Badshah started off well in the previous over. And now all of a sudden, he went for some runs in this over. Going for that quick single, taken, good call from Manas. Badshaw, final time in this over. Manas played watchfully on the offside, straight to point. No chance of a run. That concludes over number 9. It's 55 for 2. So Shahid is 29 of 28 and Manas is 7 of 9. So Shehnaz. This time it's been launched high, backpedaling. But again, two converging fielders and the ball fell in between. Just a single. So Shehnaz. So Shehnaz bowling round. So Shehnaz bowling round the wicket. This time Manas worked it on the onside. So 62 for 2. Manas is on strike. 9 of 10. This time it looks like underage. You got to wait for the umpire decision then. This time he goes over extra cover. Man running in, keeps it for a single. Shahid is trying some aerial routes, but no timing whatsoever. This time Manas worked it on the onside, straight to mid-on. Dot ball. So last delivery to go. So after this we have 10 more overs, halfway stage. Straight to man at cover. So that concludes over number 10. So we are middle of Division C final, Sulaibiya cricket ground. Artech Blue Star versus Arab Islamic Institute. The skipper Abdul Salam won the toss at halfway stage. They are 64 for 2. Arif bowled by Shifas, went for 6. Shahid not out 31 of 30. Sohail caught by Parail, bowled Sukhvinder, and Manas is not out 10 of 13, supporting his partner as well. Introduced for the first time. First delivery. Outside the line of off stump. It's a dot ball. The ball kept low. Collect. Wicket keeper behind the stumps. So 64 for 2. Mohammad comes and bowls. This time Shahid played it on the offside before the player, fieldsman running in from point region and keeps it for a single. So now Mohammad is coming round the wicket. The left-handed Manas is on strike. This time Manas goes high in the air. Fielder setting underrated is taken. So Manas perishing after going for that big shot. No timing. Just skying up in the air. And taken very easily. The fieldsman standing at deep extra cover fence. Safe pair of hands. And that sees Manas departure to the pavilion. 65 for 3 after 10.4. So the skipper is doing the damage. So he sent Manas packing the pavilion. Good pair of hands there down at deep extra cover fence. 65 for 3 in 10.4. 14 extras have been added to the tally in this over. Just a single conceded. Here comes Mohammad, the 5th time in this over. Shahid played it on the offside. Just a tap. Push rather. Just for a single. And that brings Shakil is on strike. The new batsman comes to the crease at number 5. So Mohammad, final time in this over. It's given away just 2 runs, picked up a wicket. He comes and bowls to right-handed Shakil. This time Shakil worked it on the offside. Shahid was interested in second run, but Shakil said no. It's a good decision at the end. So that concludes over number 11. It's 67 for 3.
Shahnaz to ball from the park end. So the score moves on to 67 for 3 after 11.1 overs. Shakil on strike. Huge hike. A miscue. And finally the ball rests to the keeper. The score moves on to 68 for the loss of 3. We have Shahnaz to Shahid. Straight on to the mid-off region. Fielded by the long off fielder. Back to the bowler. Score is 69 for 3. There's a misunderstanding and there's a run out. Yes. We have Shahid and Shakil in the middle of the pitch. Total confusion, chaos. And Shahid is run out. Stranded in the middle of the wicket. With this, AIC lose the 4th wicket in Shahid. (69 for 4). The well-set batsman dismissed. So now we have 2 new batsmen in the middle of the pitch, having a daunting task to build an innings, to post a comfortable score, to defend. We had a very high scoring finals of 200. And in the morning we had 150 being defended. So if AIC has to at least post a challenging total, build-up is needed between these 2 new batsmen, Shakil and Firdaus. Firdaus joining Shakil in the middle of the pitch.
Thank you, Lloyd. The previous batsman dismissed was Shahid. Oh, this time full toss, wrapped him on the pads. I'm pleading, directed, curtains. It's gone. So what a drama. The ball wrapped him on the pads. All the fieldsmen went up along with the bowler. And what a throw right on the stump. And Shakil departs. So wickets in quick succession. And now you can believe Artech Blue Star are right on top with that wicket because Shahid was looking good. Partnership in the middle, and then he made 34 of 35, and now the run out so of Shakil. So half of the side is back in the pavilion. So Ramon doing the damage there. Good throw, good pickup throw. The last delivery. Oh, it's a good tie, good one. Bit of shape there outside the line of off stump. Nice carry to the gloves of wicketkeeper. That concludes over number 12. It's 69 for 5. The run rate is 5.75 the moment. And Arab Islamic Institute, half of the side is back in the pavilion. It's a quick reminder, Division C1 final here at the Sulaibiya cricket ground. Abdul Salam, the skipper. Now he is in the middle. On the toss, elected to bat first. Doesn't seem to be a happy guy. Because 69 for 5, half of the batsmen are back in the pavilion after the completion of 12. We have got 8 more overs to go. So the skipper is back into attack. Mohammad Ziad. The first over, he has given away only 3 runs, picked up a wicket there. So he's in action. Ball in hand. It's a good captaincy from him so far. Things are under control. Mohammad comes second time in this over and he bowls. This time Fidroz played it on the offside, straight to Manet, extra cover, no chance of a run. Again Mohammad comes and he bowls. This time he gets it past that Manet, backward a point. The ball will not go all the way for a boundary. 2 runs taken. There was some width and Fidroz worked it on the offside. Here comes Mohammad again, this time push towards the offside region. Cover is in place for that particular shot. He collects it neatly, not before the batsman, or crossover for a single. So that brings Abdul Salam, the skipper. He is taking the strike and ready to face the skipper on the other end. It's Mohammad Ziad versus Abdul Salam. This time Abdul Salam played it on the offside, going for the quick single. Fidroz said 1 is enough. So that concludes over number 13. It's 73 for 5. It's a quick summary. Badshah 2 overs went for 14, no wicket. Mohammad 2 overs 7, picked up a wicket. Nirmal 2 overs 22, wicketless. Shahnaz 2 overs 11, wicketless. Shifas 3 over 15. Wicket there, and Sukhvinder pick up the bowler 2 overs, picked up a wicket and just given away 3 runs. So fall of wickets, one was 13 followed by 38 and other 2 in quick succession. So after the completion of 13, it's 73 for 5. So long off, long on, deep mid wicket. First one drifting. Line of off stump. Wide signaled by umpire Sebastian. Shanaz comes and bowls. This time again wrapped him on the pads and he's given him. Straight away, no hesitation. So Abdul Salam not bothering the scorer. He departs LBW. Went for a single. And so Arab Islamic Insurance Institute is all sort of trouble now. 74 for 6. Insurance, huh? Before he said insurance, huh? They are in a spot of bother. 74 for 6. Was 7 overs to go. So Mahmood Alam, he comes out centered. 74 for 6. Shanaz comes and bowls. Again outside the line of off stump. Wide signaled by umpire Sebastian. That takes score 75 for 6. Shanaz comes and bowls. This time he goes aerial route. And a bit of juggle there. At the end, he dropped. So Nirmal, right on the long on fence. He did a good job, but couldn't able to grab in his second attempt. So Mahmood gets a lifeline. And meanwhile, both these batsmen took a single. Time again, good piece of fielding. No chance of a run. Things are very tight, under control. Bowlers are keeping the line tight, giving nothing away. Again, good delivery. This time he hooked it on the offside. Just a single. So Firdoz and Mahmood has some task to do. Shanaz comes and bowls this time. Good delivery. Going for a big hit. No bat on ball. Score stays at 77 for 6. So last delivery to go. After this we have got 6 more overs. This time belted down the ground. Nirmal comes in. So we are done with over number 14. It's 78 for 6. So that's a batting summary. Arif went for 6. Bowled Shifas Shahid 34 of 35. Pick up the batsman there. Sohail 3 of 9. Manas 10 of 14. Shakil 2 of 5. Fidroz is not out 4 of 6. Abdul Salam, the last batsman, dismissed. LBW 1 of 4. And Mahmood is 2 of 3. Again, Mohammad Ziyad is into his third over in the far end. He gets the outside edge. Ball is running down to third man fence. 2 runs added to the total. So Mahmood is showing the intent right from the word go. He's going for that swing every delivery. So Mohammad Ziad with ball in hand, second time in this over, past umpire. This time good delivery, going for a run there, direct hit. No, direct hit was needed. At the end, no damage done. Single added to the total, and that takes AICC to 81 for 6 in 14.2. Mohammad Ziad comes and bowls. This time he played along the ground, along of running in, and keeps it for a single. So both these batsmen are working around the corner, taking the singles. And keeping the scoreboard in check. 83 now. 83 for 6, 14.4. The run rate is 5.66. Mahmood comes fifth time in this over. This time Fidros played it that vacant region, going for a second run there. He has to hurry, and they made it easily at the end. So 85 for 6. So Division C1 final between Artech Blue Star versus Arab Islamic Insurance. So we are into the 15th over, last delivery to go. 85 for 6, the last delivery. This time he trapped him on the pads. Keeper went up, umpire unmoved. And this game is all down to now 30 deliveries. The first innings, 15 overs, finished. Badshah bowling summary, 2 overs, 14 wicketless. Mohammad 3 overs, 14 wicket there. Nirmal again wicketless, 2 overs, bit expensive. Shahnaz 3 overs, 16. Shifaz 3 overs, 15. Sukhwinder 2 over. So Sukhwinder is brought back into the attack. First delivery. Mohammad played it on the offside towards that extra cover region for a single. Big shots are not coming. Both these batsmen are happy to rotate the strike. Sukhwinder has been very economical, and this time he bowls just over mid of that. No damage done, single added to the total. Sukhwinder comes and bowls. This time he's banging the ball, the pitch. An effort ball from Sukhwinder. He's giving his 100%. This time slower, wrapped him on the pads. Again Sebastian unmoved. 87 for 6. The pressure is back on the batsman. Last 4 overs to go after this. Somehow they have to increase the run rate. It's 87 for 6. Sukinder comes 5th time in this over. Again going for that short delivery. This time Mahmood was up to the task. He pulled that one down to long on boundary. Just for a single. So Sukhwinder is a pick up the bowler. 2.5 overs. He's given away just 6 runs. Can he finish off well? He's running in from the garden end. Batsman has to hurry. Good fielding, man at fine leg. And that concludes over number 16. It's 89 for 6. After electing the bat first, AICC Arab Islamic Institute. So Firdaus and Mahmood, both these batters in the middle. Last 4 overs to go. 24 legal deliveries. We have to wait and watch how many more runs they will add to the tally. So Shahnaz again is into 4th over. So Firdaus is on strike. This time he was successful to wrap it on the pads. No hesitation there. $90 for 6 in 16.1. So Mahmood 8 of 10. Fine leg, short third man, T-point, catching extra cover, long off. Oh, this time he bowls him. Superb delivery. And Mahmood departs. So Shahnaz is bowling with good line and length. And he is reaping the reward now. 3.2 overs, 16 runs, picked up 2 wickets. So 9 batsmen dismissed. 7 batsmen. I give your pardon, it's 7 batsmen dismissed. So Arab Islamic Institute, all sort of trouble. So 90 for 7 in 16.2. So Usman is a new batsman. Comes to the crease, number 9. Yes, he's given. Pleaded and pleaded and pleaded. At the end, umpire Rizwan raised his finger. So Usman first ball trapped in front. And Shahnaz is having a dream start. Picked up 3 wickets. So Selva walks in at number 9. Hasn't been a good start for the Arab Islamic Insurance boys. 8 batsmen are back in the pavilion. Last 3.5 overs to go. Certainly they will be disappointed with their batting effort. On the other end, Artech Blue Star bowlers have done fabulous job keeping the line and lengths tight, not giving away any odd runs. Shena is on Artech, this time outside edge. Well evaded. Last 2 deliveries to go. It's been a brilliant spell from him. So Firdaus is on strike, 91 for 8. Shenaz comes and bowls. This time Firdaus hooked it on the onside. Square leg is in place for that particular shot. Single considered. So last delivery. After this we have 3 more overs. Comes and ball. This time again wrapped him on the pads. But this time umpire said no. And successful over comes to an end. And what a spell. 4 overs, 18 runs, picked up 3 wickets. So after the completion of 17, it's 92 for 8. Twenty-three for 8 and 17.1. Sukhwinder is back into attack. This time aerial route. Over deep extra cover boundary for 4. So Selva. What a stroke. Beautiful shot. There was no one down there at extra cover boundary. They need a couple of those to increase the run rate. Again, Selva goes, this time high up in the air, taken. What a catch. Man coming in from deep point, never easy. Kept his eyes till the last minute and taken a blinder there. So Shifas, the man, and Sukhwinder gets a breakthrough. So Selva Bharati started off well with that beautiful shot over extra cover. Perished. Was absolutely undone by Shifas at deep point. And now Arab Islamic Insurance boys further sliding to the pit. 97 for 9 now. So Sukhwinder, what a spell. And what a day he is having as well. 2 overs, 3.3 overs, 12 runs, picked up 2 wickets. This time played straight to long off. for a single. Sukinder comes and bowls, this time short of a length that has been worked it on the offside. The point is inside the ring. He collects it and keeps it for a single. Sukhvinder comes and he bowls. This time aerial route. Will that beat the man at long off and deep extra cover? Yes, it does. It's a beautiful shot. There was a gap. Two converging fielders. Ball wins the race. And that takes Arab Islamic Insurance Company to 103. 100 is up for them. So 103 for 9 in 18 overs. The last shot. So Firdaus smashed, almost belted that one down the ground for a boundary. So last 2 overs to go. Last 12 legal deliveries. How many more runs they're going to add to the tally? So another 20 from here. Looks like it's a commanding score. But then again, we have to wait and watch. So Mohammad is into his final over. This time wrapped him on the pads. We have to wait and watch for the umpire decision, but the batsmen are going for a second run there. There's no indication. That means bat is involved. 105 for 9. 18.1. So Mohammad Ziad is into his 4th over. Mohammad Ziad comes and bowls. This time under edge. The ball rolls down to short fine leg region. The score moves on to 106 for 9. Ziad, 3rd time, comes and bowls. This time, Firdaus played it on the onside, long on the region for a single. Good shot for nothing. Good delivery again from nice comeback from Ziad. 3.4 overs, 18 runs, picked up a wicket. Very economical from him as well. Again, it's a dot ball going for a run there. Direct it. Oh, the throw was a bit wayward. Or else we could have seen the departure of Firdaus back to the pavilion. No damage done at the end. It's 108 for 9. The last delivery. Oh, this time it's in the air. Simple chance and it's taken. So 198, 108 all out in 19 overs. The target is 109. So Arab Islamic Insurance Company skipper Abdul Salam on the toss selected to bat first. Unfortunately for them, they only managed to put up 108 on the board and they were all out in 19 overs. Shehnaz, brilliant spell from you. 4 overs, 18 runs, and picked up 3 wickets. Just tell us about your feeling.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Right now, I'm feeling good. Actually, it was from this side, bowling is very tough. From that side, it's good. So, but Alhamdulillah, I got wickets. It was good.
Yeah, what do you think? It was because of your good bowling, or the pitch was assisting you as well?
Both. My pitch and my pitch is also good. Overall, if you see, before previous match, I'm bowling very good. Alhamdulillah.
Are you disappointed that a couple of occasions the bats umpire didn't give you out for the LBW decision, or were you sad at that occasion?
Yeah. 2 times I got very sad because one time it was bold, but I don't know. Umpire's decision.
So
sometimes.
you got 2 wickets in succession, and then the hat-trick ball. Were you dejected that you didn't able to get a hat-trick because the weather is very hot here, and you seriously done a good job for your side, 108 runs after the completion of 19. So do you think that your teammates are up for the task to defend, to chase down this total?
Yeah, inshallah, definitely we'll try our best.
Thank you, Shehnaz, again, and congratulations for taking 3 wickets, and thanks for your time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Shehnaz for you. 109 runs required in stipulated 20 overs, and the live action will begin in 5 minutes from now. So once again, welcome back to Sulaibiya Cricket Ground. Good evening. The chase is underway. 109 runs required for Artech Blue Star to win this game, to win this final, Division C1 final. The skipper Abdul Salam, presenting Arabic Islamic Insurance, has won the toss, elected to bat first, and his side only managed to put up 108 runs on the board, courtesy Shehnaz. Is fabulous bowling, 4 overs, 18 runs, picked up 3 wickets, equally supported by Sukhwinder and the skipper Mohammad Ziyad. So both the batters are in the middle. The chase is about to begin. So long off and long on. We got a mid-off is in place. Catching cover. Short cover. Backward a point. And fine leg. And mid-wicket is in place. Here we go. The first delivery. Straight away. Runs. So Mahmood. So Parail and Thinagaran, 2 batters from Artech Blue Star in the middle, and they have got 108 runs. So Mahmood, the ball in hand, second time in this over, right arm over the wicket to Parail. This time he walked it on the onside, just over, short mid wicket. Some early nerves. 2 runs easily added to the total. So that takes Artech Blue Star 3 without loss. So change in field. So we have a square leg as well as mid wicket is in place. So Mahmood, third time in this over, right-handed Parail, right over the wicket. This time Parail places it between the 2 fielders on the offside cover, and catching cover also is in place there, and 2 runs added to the total. Mahmood comes 4th time, right over the wicket to Parail. This time change of pace, well received the batsman, and Parail just worked it on the offside. No chance of a run there. Score stayed at 5 without loss. The required run rate is 7.5. The present run rate is 5.38. Mahmood, the far end, past umpire, right over the wicket. This time fuller length delivery, digged well. Single down to long off. Just 1 dot in this over so far for Mahmood. And things are underway for ABS, Artech Blue Star boys. This time wide Yorker, he had to reach, and the ball moves on to point region. That concludes over number 1, 6 without loss. So Artech Blue Star guys have been superb with the ball in hand. The outfield has been excellent. Some good catches and courtesy to some good bowling action, some good bowling. They could able to restrict the opponents for 108 runs. And now they are chasing 6 without loss. So Mahmood first over yielded 6 runs. Tina Garan and Parail two openers are in the middle. After we have KKPL edition 14 finals. So Usman comes and he bowls. First delivery. Fuller length. So Usman is bowling over the wicket. Usman comes and bowls this time. And Parail plays it on the onside. Couple of bounces before reaching the fieldsman at wide-ish long on. And they take score 7 without loss. Usman comes from the far end, third time in this over. And he bowls, this time wrapped him on the pads, going for that. Actually, the full-hearted appeal turned down by the umpire. And Tinagaran was halfway down the pitch. At the end, there was no damage done. And score stayed at 7 without loss. It's a full packed offside. Usman comes and he bowls. This time, again, appeal. Easily turned down by the umpire. So Tinagaran, 1 of 4. You have a gully fielder there, backward point. Again, consecutive time on the pads. He wanted to work it on the onside. So Usman, so far very economical. Yes, single conceded. This time slower through the air. Good change pace. And Tinagaran just blocks it on the offside. No chance of run. It's a good over. Usman's good over comes to an end. Just a single conceded, 7 without loss after chasing a total of 109. So we are here at the Sulaibiya cricket ground. Artech Blue Star versus Arab Islamic Institute. So poor batting effort put up by Arab Islamic Insurance boys. They posted only 108 runs. And in reply, Artech Blue Star 7 without loss after the completion of 2. Again, Mahmood is ready to bowl his second over from the garden end. You got a man at gully there, back order point. Cover, extra cover, long off, long on, square leg and mid wicket is in place. For the right-handed Parail, Mahmood steaming in, right arm over the wicket to Parail. This time Parail goes. That was good effort at backward point. Couldn't grab the opportunity. There was an opportunity. And put down. It's a dropped chance. In some early nerves for Parail. So Mahmood, second time running in, and he bowls to this Tinagaran. He plays it down to long off, just for a single. And with that single, now score moves on to 9 without loss. So Arif standing at extra cover, Mahmood Third time in this over to Parail, right arm over the wicket. This time Parail wanted to make some room, but didn't get timing on the ball. And played straight back to the bowler. And now Mohammad is running in. Fourth time in this over to right-handed Parail. This time Parail goes big. He goes long. And he goes out of the park. Superb shot. Poor delivery for Mahmood in the slot again. And Parail was waiting for that opportunity. Absolutely hammered. Straight down the ground, over long on fence for a huge six. So that takes ABS to 15 without loss in 2.4. So Mahmood going to the journey. Fifth time he comes and bowls. This time it's in the air. Taken an extra cover. So Parail with that explosive six over wide long on fence. He departs. And ABS drew the first blood. 15 for 1. So 15 for 1. So that brings Vikrant in the middle at number 3. So Artech Blue Star lose the first wicket for 15. The catch was taken at extra cover. Good catch. In the afternoon it was very hot and now the sun is setting. Perfect conditions for cricket. So Vikrant is a new batsman, joins the party. 15 for 1 in 2.5. The last batsman dismissed was Parail. Couldn't able to go over extra cover. Easy catch there. And Mahmood with the breakthrough. So Mahmood, final time in this over to Vikrant. This time Vikrant played it straight away. He's off to a mark with that good shot down to long off. And that concludes over number 3. It's 16 for 1. The required run rate is just above 5.6. Beg your pardon, it's 5.47. And the current run rate is 5.33. So Tinagaran not out, 2 of 7. The last batsman dismissed was Parail, caught by Arif at extra cover, bowled Mahmood, 13 of 10. And now Vikrant, new batsman, comes to the crease, is 1 of 1. So after the completion of 3, chasing a total of 109, it's 16 for 1, ABS, Artech Blue Star. So Usman is into his second over from the road end. Ram coming over the wicket to right-hander Vikrant. This time Vikrant played it on the offside, down to long off. And took a quick single. That takes ABS to 17 for the loss of 1 wicket. Usman comes second time in this over. Again, good shot down the ground. Protection. Single taken. So both these batsmen are making sure the scoreboard is in check, no pressure whatsoever. This time he worked it on the onside. You have to wait for the umpire decision. It's a leg bye. So 2 runs coming in the form of leg bye. So Vikrant is on strike, ready to face Usman. Usman comes and bowls to Vikrant. This time, what a shot! Beautiful shot. It beats the man and third man race away to the fence for 4. Beautifully done by Vikrant. Intentionally played. He knew where the fielder was and picked the gap and earned 4 runs for him as well as for his team. 24 for 1. Again, Usman comes and bowls. This time, good delivery. Good respect shown by Vikrant. Sensible cricket. No need of any unnecessary risk because you have got only 1 not run to 9 runs on the board. You already have 8 runs coming off this over. This time drifting down leg there. Worked it on the hip, on the onside. Fine leg. Is in place for that particular shot. He keeps it for a single and that concludes over number 4. And ABS going well at the moment, 25 for 1. The run rate is 6.2225. So 25 for 1. The new bowler, Shakil. The lights are on here at the Sulaibiya cricket ground. So exciting run chase, 109 runs. 108 put up by Arab Islamic Insurance. And in reply, ABS 25 for 1. So Vikrant, 7 of 6 and Tinagaran, 3 of 8. So Shakil, the first delivery, the garden end. He comes and he bowls. And Vikrant, he played straight down to the throat of Whitey's long on. Can you believe it? Unfortunately for Vikrant, timing was right. There was no distance, only elevation. And he went straight down to the throat. Man at Whitey's long on. And Vikrant is absolutely filthy of himself. And he departs. They lost their second wicket. He's frustrated with himself that he couldn't able to middle it. And Selva Bharati, wide long on fence, did well to hold that catch and make sure Vikrant is back to the pavilion. So 25 for 2. Don't go anywhere. We are in for an exciting run chase. So Rahman comes in at number 4. 4.1 overs have been bowled out. Shakil, very first delivery. He picked up a wicket of Vikrant. He comes in, he bowls second time in this over. This time Ramon worked it on the onside and off to a start. So he opened his account with that single and score moves on to 26 for 2 in 4.2. Again, slip is in placed, backward point. Again, this time it's been hoisted high. Will it go all the way? Yes, it does. It's a good shot from Tinagaran. Picked that length so early. Quick onto his back foot. And muscle that one over long off fence for a huge 6. So we have seen 2 sixes in this innings so far. 32. Score moves on to 32 with that 6. So Shakil, the wicket, the very first delivery going a journey. He comes 4th time. This time he goes even big. Out of the park. This is the Tinagaran for you. If you give him in his arc, he's not going to miss out. So consecutive sixes. Can Tinagaran make 3 in a row? So Shakil comes 5th time in this over to Tinagaran. Tinagaran goes big and he makes 3 in a row. What a hitting this one from Tinagaran's bat. Couple of them over long off and this time over deep, long on fence, out of the park. And all of a sudden you see the third umpire is on the field. Poor stuff from Shakil, length delivery. All 3 deliveries are right in the slot and Tinagaran, there you see, raced away to 21 in 11 deliveries. 44 for 2 in 4.5. So Shakil, final time from the road end to right-hander Tinagaran. This time he is bowling round the wicket, going for a big hit. This time he was bowling perhaps that wide delivery. He kept away from the hitting arc of Tinagaran. And that concludes over number 5. It's 44 for 2. So they need further 65 runs to chase down this total. So 44 for 2 in 5.1 overs. Sohail comes in to bowl. from the road, from the far end, the road end, we call. So Rahman is on strike now, ready to face Sohail. The last over, the power play. So deep mid wicket and deep square leg is outside the 30-yard circle. So mid off and mid on. Extra cover. Short third man. Backward point. This time Sohail comes and he bowls to Ramon. Ramon walked it on the onside. Quick single taken. Tinagaran on the other end. He was quick enough to take a single there. And that takes ABS to 45 for the loss of 2 wicket in 5.2. So now Bidan drops back. Square leg comes in. Deep square leg comes in to square leg. So full length delivery. Played straight to mid off. Tinagaraj wanted a single, but Ramon said no. It's a good delivery there. Good comeback from Sohail. (45 for 2). This time Tinagar played straight back to the bowler. No chance of a run. Sohail comes final time in this over and he bowls to Tinagaran. This time outside the line of off stump, beaten completely. That concludes over number 6. It's a good in perspective of Arab Islamic incident. Just a single conceded. And that concludes over number 6. We are and power play overs. The first power play is coming to the completion. After 6 is 45 for 2. Tinagaraj 21 of 16. Parail started well, promising stand, undone by that brilliant catch by Arif at extra cover. Vikrant looked good, but again, good stuff from the fieldsman at wildish long on. So, since then, things are under control. Tinagarajan smoked 3 sixes the previous over. So Shahid Ibrahim is a new bowler. So fielding restrictions are eased now. There you can see the screen. Long off, long on, mid wicket and deep square leg. All are patrolling that onside fence. On the offside we have got deep extra cover. So Shahid, some runs with the bat in hand and now given responsibility to bowl well here. He comes and he bowls. First time the spin is being introduced. First delivery, worked it on the onside. Man at deep mid wicket, keeps it for a single, and that takes score 46 for 2. So required run rate is below 5 now. 63 more required. This time good delivery, played watchfully. Single, quick single there taken. So Tinagaran 22 of 17. Shahid is into third delivery. Now there is mid-on in place. And deep extra cover also coming close to that cover region, extra cover region. This time Shahid bowling that leg stump, drifting down leg, poor line. And the easy wide signal by the umpire, Sebastian. 1 run added to the total, 48 for 2. This time he comes, this time good delivery. Again worked it on the onside. All these batsmen are making sure that the run rate, the scoreboard is in check. 49 for 2 in 6.3. So Shahid, fourth time in this over. The garden end, right arm. Is off spinner. Played respectfully by Tinagaran. No chance of a run. Shahid comes and bowls. This time he bowled wide outside the off stump, beaten. The ball kept a bit low there. Last delivery, this over. Shahid comes. It's a good run up. This time he goes big. The ball almost. It's a drop opportunity. The ball was travelling. The ball pumped out of his hand. And it went all the way for a huge 6. Before going, the ball had hit the turf and over long on fence. So again, you would consider it as a drop catch opportunity. There was an opportunity, the ball was almost travelling with good speed. He made sure that to grab it, the last minute, the ball came off his hands and hit the turf and then over the ropes. So we have seen before Parail has been dropped and now Tinagaran. And with that boundary now score moves on to 53 for 2. And 50 comes up in 7 overs. So 50 comes up for ABS Artech Blue Star, and they are marching towards their victory in a course to win this game unless some magic happens. So Sohail, first over, very economical, just single. This time he bowls, fuller length delivery on the pads, worked it on the onside. A man running in from deep square leg, keeps it for a single. So it comes, this time short delivery, worked it on the offside. They are going for a second run, taken very easily at the end. 56. Now score moves on to 56 for 2. 7.2 overs have been bowled out. A further 53 needed for ABS boys to win this game. This time it's a full toss. He took it on the full and he whacked it. Beats the man at deep extra cover and long off for 4. Beautiful shot. Nice flow of the bat there. He took it on the full and whacked. No chance for man at long off and deep extra cover. And ball wins the race. Outfield is so quick. So hats off to the groundsman. 60 for 2. Tinagarajan, this time he played it on the offside. There is a bit fumble. No, it looked like Tinagarajan made a call to take that run. But at the end, there was no damage done. So he comes and bowls. This time again he took it on the full. Just a push towards that mid-off. Single taken. That takes ABS to 61 for 2. The last one delivery to go. Sohail comes and bowls. So this time, wrapped him on the pads, going for that appeal. But Rizwan, on-field umpire, said no. And that concludes over number 8. It's 62-2. So that's the bowling summary. Usman and Shakil with the wicket each. And things are very much under control in favor of Artech Blue Star. And just 47 more required to win this game. No change in fielding there. Short third man point. Deep extra cover. Catching cover. This time poor delivery. Loft. It's a good catch. Taken. Yes, it's taken. Selva again in business. He took a beautiful catch of Vikrant. And now Ramon departs. Poor delivery. Off tracker. Going for that big shot over mid wicket. Doesn't get hold of it. And simple chance to Selva at mid-wicket boundary. And he made sure that the batsman marching towards that pavilion. So we are in a similar situation during the league games. I've been reminded by Mr. Sabin. Similar situation at the end. Arab Islamic Insurance guys won the game. Now it's 62-3 in 8.1. The new batsman joins the party is Jugraj. So Tinagaran is on strike. So Sohail. This time Shahid, nice tossed up delivery. Well floated in the air. He's giving time. And Tinagaran had no answer for it. This time Tinagaran belted. Picked that full length. And straight to long off. It's a flighted delivery. He played along the ground just for a single. That brings Jugraj is back on strike. And Shahid, very wicket in the very first ball. Then two singles. Again, well floated delivery. Worked it on the onside for a single. So 64-3. So last two deliveries to go. Arif is standing at long off fence. Beg your pardon, it's deep extra cover. Long off and long on. Deep mid wicket and deep square leg. Again floated delivery. Nice. In the air. And goes out of the park. Poor stuff. Well tossed up delivery. Inviting the batsman going for that big shot. And Tinagarajan is in good touch. Accepted the invitation and sent that ball soaring over wide long on fence for another maximum. And Tinagaran is quickly moves on to 40 of 27. And they need further 39 runs. Again, same similar length, converging fielder, it beats them. What a shot! Similar delivery. And Tinagaran belted that. Two converging fielder, long off and long on. Race away to the fence for 4. And Tinagarajan moves on to 44 of 28. And now the equation is all down to 35 runs in 66 deliveries. Can Tinagarajan reach his half century? Superb. It's been a superb knock from him. Entertaining innings. Thoroughly enjoyed by his teammates as well as people watching us live. YouTube channel. This time Jugraj played it on the onside and took a single. And now Tinagarajan is back on strike. So 44 of 28. ABS on a course to win this game. They need less than 3 runs in an over. This time he worked it on the offside. The man at point has some work to do. 2 runs added to the total. So Tinagaran is in great nick, great touch. So Sohail, 12 runs in his 2.2 overs. He comes and bowls to Tinagaran. This time it's a nice flighted delivery. Played it on the offside. Extra cover is inside the ring. Captain himself, Abdul Salam. And he didn't allow the batsman to take a single. This time, the next delivery, worked it on the onside. Tinagara moves on to 47. Jugraj is 2 on 2, supporting his teammate and rotating the stride and making sure that things are under control. Square leg deep square leg comes in to square leg position. Fine leg is in place. This time good shot on the offside. Nice defensive shot there, respecting the bowler. Tinagarajan said no run. So a good decision at the end. And score stays at 78 for 3. Fine leg. He got a man at gully in front of wicket, deep extra cover. Long off and long on. So that concludes at over number 10. Single taken, added to the total. 79 for 3. We are at the halfway stage. And team need further 30 more runs required. Mahmood has been brought back into the attack from the far end. So Jugraj is right, he's on strike. For the right-handed Jugraj, we can see a deep mid wicket, wideish long on, deep square leg, long off. Is in place. We can see catching backward point, extra cover also inside the 30-yard circle, and fine legs in place as well. Oh, this time, good shot! What a shot! Belted, absolutely belted down the ground. No chance for long off and long on to cut it off. Ball wins the race. And ABS guys are in a hurry to finish off this game. 26 more required in 9.5. It's been a superb performance. Absolutely outplayed. An outstanding effort. The ball in hand. Superb fielding effort. And now equally on top with the bat. Again in the air. One bounce over long off. So Jugraj is playing his role. What a cameo from him. The first one belted down the ground. This time hammered down the ground over long off. Couple of bounce into the fence. So 87 for 3. And they need further 22. They are in a hurry to finish off this game. They don't want to leave it till the end. This is cricket. What a cricket. Again, worked it on the offside. Didn't make it 3 in a row. We have seen last time Tinagaraj made 3 sixes in a row. Not this time though by Jugraj. So 21 more required. Mohammad comes and bowls to Tinagarajan. This time Tinagarajan played it along the ground just for a single. And he moves on to 48, just 2 shy of his half century. Mahmood comes and bowls to Jugraj. This time Jugraj gets it past. Short third man fence, race away. Will that go to the ropes? No, it doesn't. It just skewed off the bat and run down to that third man fence. So 2 runs added to the tally. So umpire signal 1 run short. So now 19 more required. So Mahmood, the last delivery from the road end. He comes and he bowls to Jugraj. This time he played straight to cover point. He's in place inside the ring. No chance of a run. And that concludes over number 11. It's 90-3. Soon after this, we will be having Kerala Premier League matches. Kerala Premier League edition 14. So Kannur Royal Masters versus Panther, Kuwait Calicut SPD, and soon after that Idukki Phoenix versus Sporting Kochi. So that match will be followed by this. So 19 more required. So Tinagarajan is on strike. He's on 48. Just 2 runs short to reach his half century. So Usman from the far end. He's into his 3rd over. So left arm over the wicket. Tinagarajan. Tinagarajan played it on the offside protection, form of cover. And score stays at 90-3. Further 19 required. So 94-3 in 11.2. Usman comes. The second delivery and he bowls. This time beaten completely. Tinagarajan. He wanted to reach his ball, but couldn't get bat on ball there. And score saved at 94-3. Tinagarajan just 2 runs away to reach his half century. Usman comes and he bowls to Tinagarajan. Again, straight down the ground. Back to the bowler. (90-3) in 11.4. Usman comes and he bowls. This time he worked it on the onside. Long on is in place for that particular shot. Single added to the total and he moves on to 49. Just a single shy to reach his half century. And they are 3 big shot away from reaching the victory. This time he worked it on the offside. Single taken very easily. And that concludes Usman's over. 2 runs came off his last over, and that concludes over number 12. It's 92-3. Jugraj 14 of 10 and Tinagaran 49 of 37. So 12 gone, it's 92-3 and Jugraj is on strike. Mahmood is into his 4th over from the road end. Right arm over the wicket to Jugraj. This time Jugraj worked it on the offside and they are going for a 2nd run. And at the end, they took it easily. 2 runs added to the total and that takes score 94-3. So 15 more runs required to win this game. It's been a sublime performance, both with the bat, ball, as well as fielding effort right on top. And they are reaping the rewards now. They are on a course to win this game. The runs were never enough. So Mahmood 3.2, 28 for 1. So Jugraj is on strike. Mahmood comes 3rd time in this over. He bowls. This time lofted shot. He made sure over long off. Yes, it does. So 100 up for the ABS in 12.3. So Jugraj sent Mahmood packing over long off. Good shot, lofted shot. 100 up, 100 for 3. And Jugraj is 22 of 13. His brilliant cameo made sure that his team is on a course to win this game. Just 9 runs away. This time, good delivery, defensive shot, played back to the bowler. No chance of a run. So Mahmood comes 5th time in this over, past umpire Sebastian, and he bowls. And Jugraj played it on the offside, not for any runs though. 100 for 3, last delivery to go. After this, we have got 7 more overs. Jugraj belted again down the ground. So that concludes over number 13. So 8 more required in 42 deliveries. On the other end, Tinagarajan, what a performance from him. The bat in hand. Almost played 13 overs. Mind you, he opened along with Parail. Until now, is in the field. Job is not done. 1 run shy to reach his half century. And his team required further 8 runs. So the skipper himself comes into ball. So Abdul Salam didn't perform well with the bat in hand, and now some spin action. This time floated delivery, walked it on the onside. Man at fine leg quickly moves on to square leg region and he collects it, but not before the batsman crossover for a single. So 7 more needed. Can Tinagarajan finish off in this over? Will he reach his half century in style? We have to wait and watch. Was beaten. The ball kept low. 7 of 40. Abdul Salam comes and he bowls to Tinagarajan. Again beaten completely. So when you are on 49, normally it happens. Just a single needed for him to reach half century. On the other hand, team required just 7. Salam comes and he bowls to Tinagarajan. This time Tinagarajan played along the ground. And he reaches his half century. Well done. What a cameo. Congratulations Tinagarajan for reaching the half century. It's been an entertaining innings. Thanks for entertaining all of us with the lusty blows down the ground. And now, just a hit away to win this game. Can Jugraj finish off in this over? Jugraj this time, he pierced the gap there. Deep extra cover is in place. Just a single conceded. The last delivery to go. Salam comes and Tinagaran oaked it on the onside and he retained the strike. So 51 of 41. That concludes over number 14. It's 105 for 3. And last 4 runs required. So 4 of 36. That's a deficit. So equation. So Shahid, the ball in hand. So Jugraj 25 of 18. Tinagaran 51 of 41. Shahid comes and he bowls to Tinagaran. Tinagaran goes big and he hammered over deep mid wicket. And what a way to win this game. Take a bow, Tinagaran. Well done, mate. And ABS won this game by 7 wickets. So quick reminder, the captain Arab Islamic Insurance, Abdul Salam, won the toss, selected to bat first, put up only 108 runs on the board, and in reply, ABS chased down this total in 14.1 overs, and they won this game by 7 wickets, courtesy to Tinagaran. His brilliant knock, 55 of 42, the strike rate of 130, consists of 4 boundaries and 4 sixes. So that's a match summary. ABS won this game by 7 wickets. Soon after this, we'll have player interview, and after that, Kerala Premier League edition 14 is about to begin. Thank you, scorer, and all my guys. Thank you, Tariq sir. Thank you, Melvin sir. Well, guys, I've been joined by Tinagaran as well as the skipper, happy skipper, Mohammad Ziad. So first up, I would congratulate Tinagaran, fabulous knock, 55 of 42 deliveries, the strike rate of 130, consists of 4 boundaries and 4 sixes. Entertaining performance. So first up, before going to the pitch, what was your talk with your skipper? You can use in any language, your language.
मैं एंजॉय किया था प्ले करने के लिए, तो हम लोग को बॉल तो इतना हार्ड नहीं है, इसलिए मैं आराम से प्ले किया था, कुछ नहीं है.
So
Actually, it was a low score.
Low score.
The plan was to one should attack, the other should take care. But it is only he played as per according to the situation. Anyway, it is a low score, and he played very well. You know that huge sixes hit. It was amazing. Thank you so much.
तिनागारजन, आपके पार्टनर 2 विकेट पराइल जल्दी आउट हो गए, उसके बाद अच्छा कैच पकड़ा बाउंड्री पे, वहाँ पर लॉन्ग ऑन रीजन में 2 विकेट क्विक सक्सेशन में चले गए. सो आपका क्या इरादा था कि आप एंड तक इस मैच को लेके चले, या कोई गड़बड़ी थी आपके मन में?
नहीं, मेरा कुछ नहीं है, मेरा साइड सब कुछ बैट्समैन है, मेरा को अच्छा मेरा क्या सोचने का, मेरा कोई टेंशन नहीं है, पूरा आदमी 3 विकेट 4 विकेट पूरा बैट्समैन.
Basically your role was to go and just hit.
No.
Just,
Actually, we were behind when we got that. That's what he is trying to tell you, because we were in back foot, because unnecessarily we lost 2 wickets. So then he was start hitting. So that is counter attack. So anyway, it went well. So it's good for the team anyway. He finished it well also.
So well, thank you guys. Happy campaigner. and congratulations on this win. And thank you, Tinagarajan, for that entertaining innings. Cheers. Thank you. Well, now I've been joined by the losing skipper, Abdul Salam. Abdul Salam, 108 runs on the board after the completion of 20. What went wrong?
Yeah, we actually believed that we could able to defend the total, but unfortunately some of our bowlers got hit for a few sixes, and of course they batted well. And during our batting, we thought we had a good start, but we lose some middle, a lot of wickets in the middle, and that's where the game has turned.
So, are you disappointed the way that you started off well and in the middle overs there was some quick wickets and you lost, and then towards the end it was a major collapse? So, were you felt dejected, or were you think as a skipper?
No, basically I still believe in my bowlers because we usually defend small totals. If you see our previous matches, we have defended like 120, even below 120 we have defended against Royal SC, and even this team we have won the match. I mean, against this team we have won the match in the round robin table. So we have defended somewhere around 130. So alhamdulillah we are good. But today was maybe not our day and we lost. I mean, it was a bit disappointing. But someone has to win. Still we are in the final. We are happy that someone has to win the match. So still nothing.
As a skipper, how happy are you? Because it's been a roller coaster journey for you to reaching into the final. Itself is a big task. So as a skipper, how happy are you with your boys' performance throughout the tournament, especially in the league games as well?
Definitely, I'm very proud of the guys, how they played, and we reached to the final. I'm very happy for the guys. They played really well. Hopefully, next tournament will bounce back. Inshallah, hopefully next time we'll win it. Inshallah.
So, thank you for talking to me. Thanks for your time and hard luck today. And I wish you all the very best for the upcoming season.
Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain Mohammad Ziaz for you from the losing side, and that's it. After this, we'll be having Kerala Premier League 14th edition. So till then, stay tuned and over to the commentary box.